you know, things come up and we're like, well, yeah, we'd like to get involved and try and do something to help it out. But then it turns around on us, right? And they got like all these gay activist groups and jumped on our case for being involved with this, to the point where there was a question as to whether or not it was even safe for us to do this gig. And finally we just said, screw it, let's just do it, you know. And you know, whatever. I hope, you know, we don't get shot or anything.
Or like threats
but
of
it's,
your life
it's like, I don't know what they're so uptight about. You know, they were saying they were going to do whatever they could to sabotage our part of the show, and they had totally attacked the whole Queen organization for allowing us on the bill and all this stuff, and I'm like, it's never ending, you know, it's always something. It's like ridiculous.
This is all hangover from 1 in a million, I suppose, right?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, I don't know.
I gather you were probably a Queen fan, no?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was one of the bands that I was definitely weaned on. You know? And at rehearsal for this thing the other day, it was great. I mean, I was like a little kid. We got up and played Tie Your Mother Down with Brian May. You know, and we're standing, I'm like standing next to, well, it's weird when you're coming up, you don't see yourself ever doing that kind of stuff. And you get hooked up with like the Stones, and then it's the so-and-so, and you're like, wow, you know. You start recording with all these people that you knew about when you were a little kid, and they just seem so distant. So I'm going to play it tonight. You know.
It must be great standing next to Brian May.
Oh, yeah, and he's like one of the sweetest guys, you know, really easy to get along with, and really gracious, you know, as far as there's no pop star attitude or no airs going around. It's cool. This whole gig's going to be really cool.
We're going to look forward to seeing you out there. We're going to finish things off here. We're about done with our pre-show. However, the 2-hour highlight show is coming up in just a couple of minutes on the Fox network.
I take my clothes off and stuff, and I turn around, and there she is, all sparkles and stuff. I'm like, hi. You know? She was cool.
Queen's music was the star of the show, but the disease that took Freddie Mercury's life was the reason for it.
The conservative estimate for the year 2000 is 40 million people on this planet will be infected with HIV. And if you think, or any of you out there really think, that those are all going to be gay people or drug addicts, then you're pretty much lining up to be one of those numbers.